receive, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. The Aggies will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Commodores will get the first crack on offense today. Much of the focus on this running back has had such a spectacular year that he has announced himself as a major contender to win the Heisman Trophy. It's tough for a running back to do that, Kirk, but how can you ignore him?
Yeah, you can't ignore him. I give really a lot of credit to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Every single week, defenses lock in on him, and yet they find unique ways to continue to get him the football, whether it's running, catching the ball in the backfield. Every single week, he seems to be a major factor in how they attack defenses. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Powers through the tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. They'll try the right here. Look out. Room to run here. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's just what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Over the middle. It's Mays. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That play moves the ball across the They'll be set up with a first down at the 41. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing second and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third and goal. We'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Wow, that is dedication to this running game. Third down and goal, you give it to the running back, and let's give credit to that offensive line. Good job of getting low and getting movement in the trenches there to give him enough room to get into the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Aggies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And the offense coming off just a brutal performance. Kirk, the pass protection broke down. Quarterback forced it, tried to make plays, made mistakes instead. It was a nightmare. Can they turn that around this game?
Yeah, it's just a disaster. And talking to the offensive coordinator, he took a lot of the blame. Just, I don't know if the scheme was the right fit last week, but I think they're excited. It's a new opportunity. They turn the page. And I think this offense, it's very, very important that they get off to a good start, be consistent, and get that confidence back.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To throw, it's Knight. Pass clock. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Grant behind the line. It's Hill. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Touchdown, Aggies! Great connection there for 6 points. And they'll set up for the PAT.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Fires it down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick dart to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a 1st down. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And it's hauled in way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
This guy can do it up. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Knight. Comes up with the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Commodores will try to keep this drive moving. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores. See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hardy. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together? They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And the Commodores are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas A&M. There's no catching him. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Good throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Tight end goes in motion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw it again. running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Defense is coming after him. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Armstrong. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Aggies will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession they really had the game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Mays. Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Commodores. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and
nobody can bring him down. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Pressure is coming. Pulls it in. It's Hill. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
With the catch, it's Hill. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Knight. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pass caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Caught over the middle, it's Armstrong. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas A&M.
But the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half.
And the Commodores will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off. Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Now they're running on the toss. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab on the move. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Commodores come to the line with 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1.
Let's go.
They'll run the option. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, how about this one, Chris, to the option? Getting the wide receiver and on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
Bringing it out, it's Hardy. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air, it's Knight. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down.
Oh, pass rush gets home.
And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. Instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Here comes the bunch formation. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. In the clear at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it's fielded. A returner trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff on a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. The Aggies will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Commodores will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Swarmed to the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Touchdown, Commodores. This offense can't. Be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Gay. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. And they've got him on the blitz.
This guy now has 3 sacks in the game, headlining a tremendous effort on the day for this defense. This one is all but over.
That sack sets up a second down and long. They got him again. He couldn't escape.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What a sag by the senior.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Receiver makes the grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. So you run fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the Aggies line up with a first and goal. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. First and goal, handoff. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now? And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
This time it's complete. And will pick up a 1st down out of the 37. And the Commodores will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He breaks free. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The sure hands. It's Mays. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what? Turn after the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets him fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a floater way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Pounding away with the run game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This one ended